We are at Tuesday, June 10th of 1997, about 6 months into our save. We do start off the show with Frankie Future saying he's not done with Brent Hill or Ripcord following Brent Hill's defeat of Frankie Future last week. This is just a way to continue that angle, and I would even have him go after Rip's like personal issues of the past of being like a recovering addict and drinker, just a way to kind of like a little shot there or something to kind of like probe them as Frankie isn't like a clean cut baby face either. So I think it's a good way to kind of continue that story from both perspectives. We do follow that up with just the match of the All Star team getting a win here. I wanted to get them a win just because I haven't really been using them that much, especially the Vessies. I mean, Brian had an 85 rating here. Um, it's just the way I should probably utilize them more and more throwaway matches like this just to kind of show the cohesion of the team and all that. So if I do eventually turn RP Junior, or if I just turn all of them heel, like, I think that's a good way to continue going. Following that, we have Dusty Streets and BLZ agreeing to be in a last man standing match at the pay-per-view to be the conclusion of this feud. Still not sure how I'm gonna bring in Dusty's brother, but we'll have to figure that out. But this will be the blow off of that feud of Dusty versus BLZ. Following that, we have the Island Boys defeat Peter Valentine and Jimmy Power. Just another match here. There's like three matches like this tonight, where it's like throwaway of like quick win, just to kind of continue a streak going. We have Alex Braun, who is going to have a title shot, or he's going to face the Danger Kid in a one-on-one match for a title shot the following week. So next week it'll be Alex Braun versus the Danger Kid. That sets that up. Troy Tornado brags about beating, um, what's his name, Damian Carville last week with Sam Strong's help, but Lance Henderson and Flapjack come out like call him out for being a cheater. He cheated to win. Damian was screwed. Just a way to kind of continue Lance being that like financially like that kind of guy, like as like a gimmick, and Flapjack being like the muscle behind him. And this will probably lead to a match in a week or week after. Um, and Troy's not done with Damian quite yet. Jack Bruce picks up a win after his defeat in the past couple of weeks versus the Blazing Flames and Cowboy. I thought it was important to show him actually get a solo victory, as it's going to be a way to be like, see, the problem was my partners, not me. It was like, it's a way to kind of just continue the egomaniac streak he has. We follow that up with another throwaway match with Jeb Langley defeating Chris Perkins. Yeah, I mean, just wanted to get Jeb a win. Not the greatest performance here. Interesting the popularity difference of how Chris outperformed Jeb, but it's gonna happen. Oh my. Okay, so Charlie Homicide defended the hardcore title versus Electrico, but it got hurt. And Electrico, that is a terrible rating. 20? Yikes. But he gets a selling bonus. I might have to cut bait with him. We'll see. We'll see how long Charlie's gonna be out for. And then Damien Carville, following that match, he says, Sam Strong, next week I want my title shot, me versus you, whatever. Just kind of way to kind of blow off that feud. And then our semi-main event angle is the Blazing Flames promo to Coach Dick, kind of warning him like, hey, we respect you and respect your team, but we're coming for the tag titles. And then, of course, Professor Nero interrupts and says, the demons of what's called rage don't, you know, they want the tag title shots as well. Like, just basic, like, kind of the Blazing Flames and Demons of Rage cutting promos that they want tag titles, all the while the Untouchables have a title shot to pay-per-view. So we're gonna kind of see how we can get to the next like tag feud from here. And in the main event, we have Eric Tyler defeating Liberty, following yet another interference from Romeo Heartthrob, where Romeo cost Liberty the title again, effectively the second time now that he's cost the title. Romeo hasn't been seen since Total Mayhem. This is a way just to kind of keep Liberty from winning the title, keep Eric Tyler the champion, and well for now, and Liberty to continue that feud with Romeo at our next pay-per-view, which is like 3 weeks away. I mean, one match card. The opening angle was pretty good too. Yeah, I mean, honestly, might beat SWF. Let's see here. Okay, can be worked through 41 days. That's fine. That's fine. Uh, okay, not a big loss. Okay, pretty happy with that. Should be getting on popularity soon. The Charlie Homicide feud. I mean, that won't really affect. I mean, his match with Jesse Christian, the like football star that Charlie's been feuding with, wasn't gonna be on the pay-per-view, so maybe I can kind of just push that off a little bit. So let's see here. So okay, they put their two best workers in a match, so of course they beat us. Um, is what it is. But still no Tommy Cornell and Whistler in defeat already. So good for him. Glad he left if that's what he gets. Real shame though. Definitely interesting roster I have going right now. Of like, I think I'm built to like build heels, but I don't know what heels like I really want to push. Like Eric Tyler is like the only one that really made sense to push up. Like BLZ Bub was pretty self-explanatory, like as well. But like Jack Bruce, like I could, but I have ideas for Jack Bruce that don't necessarily like get there. But when I look at the roster, like people that can like get over, like Dusty, the Vessies, like I can have them lose. I can have well, I guess there's like Flapjack. I'm building up the heel side with Flapjack, Lance Henderson, Romeo, Robert Oxford. Like the demons, I don't want to lose too much. I don't know. It's a little bit of a challenge of figuring out who do you want to book because a lot of like the stars in the game in the save are young, and I don't like Jack Bruce 24. So in my head, like over the next however long the save is, 4 or 5 years, he's not gonna win the world title. I do have like ideas of where to go with him. Alternatively though, like Cowboys 27, like he's ready, but he's not ready. He's not a heel, so like it's kind of tough. Well, he's not ready. And Jack Bruce might even be better than him, to be honest, but Cowboy's more of like a ready-made character for me to be in that upper card level as like our Sting Lex Luger kind of with Liberty, not even turning on each other. But I don't know. See if that loss cost him any popularity. It was a good rating, so I don't think so. He even went up one, yeah, so it didn't really cost him popularity, which is good. But yeah, we'll call it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you next time.